But my thing is like when you are talking to somebody, I mean, like it's a little bit different. Oh shit! Ah, ain't that a bitch? This ball just fell out. But anyway, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Oh, my bad. You know, my phone. But it's like when you in a relationship and when you talking to somebody, it's kind of a little bit different because
you. It's a lot different.
well,
I can't say nothing to you really about what you're doing unless I feel like unless you're sexually active with that person because then I have a right to know. Not you ain't gotta tell me, yeah, I'm supposed to have food on today at 6 o'clock. But you need to at least let me know, like, look, you're not the only person I'm having sex with. So, we don't strap this up and wrap this up. You know what I mean?
Now, that, I feel like that's very honest and that's very respectful. Because, and you know what, my thing is, though, it don't even necessarily have to do with having sex. Like, oh, well, we sexually active, so I need to know.
Right. It don't have to necessarily be.
I mean, I feel like you should get that courtesy when you talking to somebody, period. Because we need to know, like, exactly what we doing. Because if we're dating / talking, quote unquote, we both need to know, like, what kind of playing field each other is on. Like, you need to know, like, are you dating somebody else? You know, are you dating somebody else? You know, are you...
It's okay for me to get my feelings involved.
Right, exactly. And that's why it's difference between relationships and talking. Well, dating, relationships, and talking. But the thing about it's like, when you get to be in a relationship, like I said, it's completely different. And it's like, the rules kind of change. Well, shit, it ain't no kind of change. They change a lot. I mean, it shouldn't have to, but that's just the way it is. Because now you are no longer you. It's me and you. So since it's me and you, just as much as you have to respect me, I have to respect you. Just as much as there may be some things that you don't like that I do, there may be some things that you do that I don't like. And the thing about it, if you doing some shit that I don't like, we're going to have to change that shit too. Just as well as if you doing some shit that I don't like, we're going to have to change that too. Point blank period. Regardless if that's you getting phone calls at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning and me going out to the club every weekend. If we're going to try to make this work and we're going to be together, we're going to have to do something because it's unacceptable.
True. To some extent.
What do you mean to some extent?
I feel like it's true to some extent because I feel like I said, I think it's different levels to a relationship or whatever to, not necessarily a relationship in itself, but I mean like a relationship that you have with somebody. Like I said, I feel like when you're talking to somebody or whatever, or you basically single, that's a 0. You in a relationship, that's a 1. You're engaged into marriage is a 3. And I feel like it's different gauges to what you should be able to your compromise, basically. I feel like it should be more of a set, like, okay, this is a rule when you're married. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, it should be more of a I mean, I know marriages are give and take too, but by the time you get married, it should already be like, okay, look, man, when we were together, I really didn't like, when we were just in a relationship, I really didn't like when we were doing that. I mean, I said something to you then, but I really couldn't, there's nothing, you might have said, okay, I'm going to stop having phone calls at 3 in the morning and push it back to 12 or something like that. But now that we're married, I feel as though I don't want nobody calling you past 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. But the thing about...
As a wife, you can say that. And he should be like, okay, that's cool.
But right. But the thing about that, when you get married to somebody, because marriage is a permanent thing. Like that's permanent. Well, I feel like it's permanent. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is like...
It's supposed to be permanent.
Right, it's supposed to be permanent. But the thing about it is, if I let you do all this little bitty shit while we're in a relationship, and then we get married, I can't tell you that it makes me uncomfortable for you to do blah blah blah, get phone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's too late. We married now. That shit needs to be cut out. I can tell you that, but I can't expect you to necessarily do that because I've let you get away with it for so long. I feel like shit like that, because once you get married, I feel like it should just be smooth sailing from then. You know what I mean? Once y'all jump that broom, y'all put that ring on each other's finger, y'all know that y'all want to spend the rest of y'all lives with each other. That's why y'all got married. And the thing about it is, I'm pretty sure if somebody is doing some shit that you don't like, but you don't say nothing about it until the situation.
I'm not saying don't say nothing about it. I'm not saying don't say nothing about it. That would be, I'm not saying don't say nothing about it at all. You can say something. You tell me like that you don't like it. But you, at the same time, don't say it like you better cut, when you in a relationship telling somebody, I don't like this shit, you better not do it, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you can say that, but that's going to push that person away. That's going to turn them off. It's not necessarily okay for you to make rules to somebody that is not technically yours. Technically, okay, they're yours because you're in a relationship, but really, in all actuality, if you're not married, you're still single, regardless if you're in a relationship or whatever.
Right, exactly. So, the thing about it, though, what is going to determine if we even get to the point of being married is how we can handle this relationship. If we are doing things right now that makes each other uncomfortable, like little stuff, like, oh, well, I don't want you getting phone calls at 3 in the morning. Well, I don't feel like you should be making rules, and this is my phone, I pay my bill, da-da-da, whatever. It's like, if we can't get past that little petty shit, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's petty enough to where I should say something to you about it, like, hey, I really don't care for that, whatever. But if he still do it, then basically, if he still do it, he don't give a fuck about what you talking about. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you should just accept it. What I'm saying is, if it makes you uncomfortable enough, then clearly this is not the person that you need to be with if they don't give a fuck about it.
No.
Okay. I say you should just keep game on that. Like, okay, I see you, Playboy. All right, you gonna keep doing it? All right, okay, keep on doing it if you want to.
See, it shouldn't even have to be all that, because the thing about it, if you express to your boyfriend that something makes you uncomfortable, considering that he is supposed to be your other half, he should be able to respect the fact that your feelings are being hurt. And he needs to be more considerate.
So he don't necessarily have to do that.
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So if we can't compromise right now, we damn sure can't compromise about no bills. We can't compromise about no mortgage. We can't compromise about no car note, about none of that shit, because we can't even get past it.
You is a compromise when you're in a relationship. It can't be as major. It can't be such a big deal as it would be in a marriage, is what I'm saying.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, when you're in a relationship, y'all gotta get past that little petty stuff. Because, of course, you don't want to go into...
Yeah, you gotta get past it. So what I'm saying is, something that is as little as that, yeah, you say something because you feel uncomfortable, but don't make such a big deal about it because y'all ain't married.
But that's the thing, though. If you think enough of me to call me your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, you think enough of me to give me that title, why can't you think enough about me and my feelings? You see what I'm saying?
I think enough of you to make you my girlfriend, but that don't mean I think enough of you to make you my wife, so what the fuck?
You're right. Well, guess what? If you think enough of me to make me your girlfriend, but you don't think enough of me to make me your wife, we don't need to be together. Because the whole point of us being in a relationship is to... Right, exactly. So...
I'll never get married.
Right, exactly. So, if you in a relationship with somebody, and you want to be somebody's wife one day, and he like, you know what, I don't think enough of you to make you my wife one day, that's the end of that.
I don't think people who don't want to get married wouldn't necessarily say, you know what, you could be my girlfriend, but I don't think enough of you to be my wife. They just don't necessarily believe in the institution of marriage.
Right. Okay. Okay, no matter how you word it.
The divorce rate is like stupid. The divorce rate is like over 50%.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's fine and everything like that, but no matter how you word it, yeah, the divorce rate is over 50%. But guess what? If you're scared to get married, and I want to get married, this ain't something you should be in.
But you, this is the thing I feel like that you do. take it from, okay, we're in a relationship, it's like automatically we gonna get married.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
It's like you were a race course with your blinders on, like, this was like you focused on that.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I will say,
that should be the next step.
No, but what I will say is, I feel like there's one thing to be dating somebody. I'm talking to this dude, whatever. Okay, that's cool. And being in a relationship, because like I said, that is two completely different things. But the thing about it though, it's like, okay, it's two different things. It's not even about that. If you think enough of me, you like, okay, you know what? We've been dating for a while, and I feel like I really like you. I can see us going somewhere. Okay, so I feel like I can be your boyfriend. I can be your girlfriend. That's cool. When you get into a relationship, I'm not just saying like, oh, the first day, let me give you my ground rules. Your phone better not ring. This better not happen. Your ass better not go to the club with your friends. You better come home at a respectful time. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if you are in a relationship with somebody and this is the person y'all have come to an understanding that y'all want to be together, y'all want to make this relationship work, y'all possibly may want to get married, okay, that's cool. Now that we are on that same page, let's work out the kinks. I don't feel comfortable with your phone ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning. So if we are going to get to the next step of us being married, we need to go ahead and kill all this bullshit. Because all that shit, when we get married, we shouldn't even have to talk about that kind of stuff. We are in a marriage now. That's the kind of shit you talk about when the first year of your relationship. Not once you jump the broom and you put a ring on somebody's finger. That's crazy as hell.
I didn't say don't talk about it, but what I said is, if you don't get the result that you want, when you do talk about it, then okay. Then don't make a big deal about it.
No, because if I tell you something, if I tell you I don't like it, it hurts my feelings, it makes me uncomfortable, and you don't...
I'm gonna say you're a damn drama queen.
No, listen, that's what you gonna say, but you're not a normal person. Okay, whatever, that's fine, because you think all that... And you know what, and for real, a lot of people who are not in relationships, they have single mentality, so you wouldn't necessarily understand. But what I'm saying is, okay, that's cool and everything like that. You still like, well, it's my phone, you don't pay the bill, That's cool and everything like that. But the fact of the matter is, it makes me uncomfortable. You are with me. If you want to continue to be with me, if you want to make this work, you are going to care enough about my feelings to listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. My compromise if I was to be in a relationship, like we said, if I was to be in a relationship, this was the situation. My boyfriend was like, look, I don't like I don't like people calling you this way, whatever. I'm like, okay, my phone be on silent. My phone is off. So,
that doesn't eliminate the problem. That don't eliminate the problem at all. Because now, it don't eliminate the problem because the problem is still there.
I shouldn't have to, maybe I don't want to have that awkward conversation with somebody and have to tell them like, well, my boyfriend, so I just don't answer my phone.
Right, that's cool and everything like that, but that don't eliminate the problem. That still doesn't stop them from calling your phone at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It does, because if my phone is off, then what the fuck?
If your phone is off, okay, I don't know, but that's still disrespectful as fuck. That's just like me saying...
It can be disrespectful, but you don't know.
So you think it's okay to disrespect me under the covers? Fuck no.
I'm not saying it's not disrespecting under the cover. I'm not getting up and going to go take this phone call. You think, okay, the people are disrespectful. Okay, eventually if my phone is off every time that they call me, then I'm not answering the phone, they're gonna stop calling.
No. Fuck no. Bro, do you know how long I fucking had that number? And niggas, matter of fact, prime example. Remember when I was talking to you and I was like, damn, the same motherfuckers who you never answer the phone for, they still constantly call. That's what the fuck happened. I had that fucking 868 number for God knows how long. Niggas I ain't talked to a year and a half, 2 fucking years, calling at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning talking about some, I just want to see what you was doing. What the fuck you mean? I ain't been answering your phone calls for this long and you still fucking calling. So that's not true.
Well, and if they keep calling, they can keep on calling if they want to.